Now, between DJ Akademiks coming for Atlantic Records, Cardi B seemingly defending herself by telling us that she is the first female rapper in history to average over 1 million gross per show. And of course, this entire situation of Lil Uzi disrespecting JT, I do not know which one is more tea than the other. Now, you guys, DJ Akademiks decided to come for Atlantic Records. He basically said, and I'm gonna read. Damn, Atlantic Records went from being hella lit a few years ago to being ish. They literally threw in the tower on marketing and promoting their artists. They're just buying wild amounts of fake views, which making their artists look even worse. And then he also went ahead to say, and the smart marketing folks and A&Rs left Atlantic and all headed for capital by top of 2023. Atlantic artists Yak YB also headed for capital. Atlantic said F it after Warner Music Group went public. They're trying to save dollar to look good for investors, but their artists are losing. Now, Akademiks really went in on Atlantic, which is something that surprised me because previously he was one of the guys who was actually in denial of how bad Atlantic was doing the artists. Remember, Nicki Minaj, YB, and many other artists actually told us about Atlantic. And I'm like, okay, finally Akademiks is being honest about this entire situation. Now, do hop into the comment section and let me know what you think about this whole alleged Atlantic mess. Now, the other thing, of course, that was trending on Twitter was basically Cardi B seemingly defending herself. So what had happened is another man on TikTok was alleging that, whilst we are dragging Saweetie for her album sales, why is it that, Cardi B is an exception because she hasn't released an album for quite some time. And I mean, as a new artist, of course, people are really going to be looking for your next album. And it seems like she had a lot of words to basically defend herself. Now, she went ahead by telling us that, she was the first female artist to actually fill out a concert tour. The average was over 1 million gross per show in terms of money. And then she went ahead to say that, mind you, it was only 7 shows. Let's not talk about numbers. And she says, I'm never afraid of numbers, honey. And I don't got to put another album if I want to. I eat good of my Diamond records alone. Don't drag other bees to make your point. Drag the men that was running their mouth, grown men. And yeah, it's not, I feel like from a fan perspective, it's not really about the money that you made. Fans want music. They don't want, it's not just about you eating good, unless of course you're not an artist, if you're just a business person, because at the end of the day, whether you eat good or not, it doesn't mean that all the artists who are actually putting out music are not eating good. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, I do feel where she's coming from. And then she also went ahead to say that, I am human, baby. This was after another fan said, you can't get mad that people think you are scared, because if so, what's the hold up? You've been stringing your fans along for years, and is that why you won't release? You are content eating off your old records that most don't care about. And that is true. Like I said, from a fan perspective, it's not about the money you're making. It's not about whether you're living a luxurious life at home. It's basically about caring for the craft, which in my own opinion, different artists do care for the craft in different ways, and I do not have an issue with that. Okay, I still love Rihanna despite the fact that she went into her hiatus and basically decided to focus on her Savage X Fenty. So I mean, I do understand that maybe she's just not in the zone, but if you're not putting out new music, do not go out saying or claiming that you're a queen, or basically disrespecting the people who actually do care about the craft. That's where my issue is. My issue is never about forcing somebody to go on tour, forcing somebody to release an album. My issue is if you are clearly, in my own opinion, saying that it's about the money, it's about you eating good, that's fine. Do you get what I'm saying? But like, when those people who actually crave for the craft put out music and show their passion, then don't go out saying, I'm making money, blah, 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 because we don't care about the money. We don't eat at your house. At the end of the day, what we want is music, okay? So basically, those are my 2 cents is about that. And then, so she said, I am human, baby. when I drop my album, I'm touring the world. I gotta mentally and physically prepare myself for all of that. I didn't have management for 2 years, and now I'm feeling ready. I do things on my time, my way. And I'm like, no, you don't do things your time, your way. Well, in my own opinion, every artist that is in a 360 degrees can't really come out and say that I do things my own way, my own time. I feel like you can say I do things my labels like okay, I'm just being messy, you guys, but that's just my opinion. Hey, and speaking of management, she allegedly hired Nicki Minaj's ex-management, so I don't know, I find it funny that she found the need to bring that up. Do you get what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, that's kind of, in my own opinion, that's kind of weird. And then she said, you know what, let me hush, less talking, more action for haters to have a reaction. And this is the tweet that I was waiting for, because I do know that each time there is this kind of back and forth, something is definitely coming out. So I feel like, in my own opinion, something is gonna come out. Okay, this is, in my own opinion, probably pre-single release hype, because I mean, you know how these girls move. Okay, at the end of the day, they will stir up things just to create momentum, and then they will release their work. And also, speaking of female rap artists, Glorilla is facing backlash after she decided to tweet those lyrics from a song. She said, back in the day I was feeling sorry for anime, but now I will slap the s out of a N if he doesn't eat the cake. And people were not feeling that. Basically, they were like, yeah, nah, you're doing too much. And allegedly it was actually Tina Turner's birthday, so people were feeling some type of way, like, you know what, don't do stuff like that. Now, do hop into the comment section and let me know what you think about this entire Cardi B back and forth, and do let me know what you think, guys. Okay, do you care for artists' income, or as fans, do you just care for the music? Okay, so hop into the comment section and let me know what you think about that. Now, speaking of female rappers, you guys, it seems like Lil Uzi has decided to disrespect JT. Well, in my own opinion, if these are not lyrics to a song, I really do feel like he went a bit too far. He said, if your bottom edge don't listen, switch her position. And I'm hoping these are lyrics, okay, Uzi, because at the end of the day, I'm a bit salty, because in my own opinion, JT is way out of your league. It's better not be about JT, okay? All right. So that's just my opinion with that entire situation. So hop into the comment section, you guys, and let me know what you think about that. Now, thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time that I post, because I post each and every single day, and I keep you updated on what is happening in the celebrity world on Instagram, on Twitter, and about all things trending. Now, until my next one, see you.